Loughton. Debden's much more successful cousin. An area with more orange in it than a Dulux Decorator Centre. This gaff is an Oompa Loompa's nightmare. Alan De Niro. The thing about Essex, lemon and curds absolutely love me. How you doing, babe?
Fuck off, Dan.
By law, there is only one haircut allowed in Loughton, the slick back comb over, which must be paired with a Prada gilet and a pair of Patrick Cox wallabies. It has been statistically proven that in Loughton, you have more chance of seeing a Range Rover than leaves on the ground in autumn. Look at the Jill Dandos over there. You can even buy a Daniel DeBar there. Mental. Yeah, I'll have half a chicken, please, and a Range Rover. There's a Renault Clio over there. I lost my virginity in one of them. I was like 14 years old to my maths teacher, Mr. Hawkins. Well, I've got tickets for Dancing on Ice tonight. I know that Michael Barrymore wants a couple. Just on the blower to Steve Shrapnel. Call him that because he'd take a bullet for anyone. Now, I'm just outside the Hollybush. Years ago, outside this Eric Cantona, I was probably about 2003. It used to be called Redgewells. There was me, Callum Best, H from Steps, Jodie Marsh and Ainsley Harriott. So we've gone there to do a bit of karaoke, right? H just start copying a right Jurgen Klopp, innit? Because we're calling him Ian, which is actually his name. Half hour cats later, me and Jodie are singing Posh Spices and Dame Bowers Out of Your Mind. And I've looked up and a WKD bottle has gone straight for my bloody sweet. It looked like it was going in slow motion, you know, like an Attenborough documentary where a seal is being tossed by an orca. Luckily I was halfway through like the dance routine, so it's just missed my right, said Fred. And it was Ian, H from Steps. He'd launched it at me. Callum's grabbed him by his diamond-encrusted vest and shoved him straight in a sherbet. We were all waving at him and he was literally foaming at the north and south at the window like a Jack Russell on ketamine. Like, this gaff is like Marbella but with shit weather. Essex swinging room. It says sewing. I thought it said swinging. Dyslexic. Isn't that fucking funny, is it? If you don't own a Rolex, don't even bother talking to a bird, you've got no chance. What are you doing later? Do you fancy going out for a bit of dinner? We'll watch a bit of Strictly. I'll get us a takeaway Ruby or something. Give us a call. A lot, mate. How you been, alright?
Yeah, not too bad.
You out later for a few Paul Wellers?
Nah.
No? Night in. Alright, give us a call, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, son. Barry Langston. Unbelievable plasterer. Back in the day, he's got no hands now, so he can't work. Back in the Andy Gray, I spent many a night in this hotel. This weather's doing my Nicky Buttin. Oh, look at that. My mate Leon the Lisp. That's how he pronounces February. I'll tell you what, there's silicone everywhere. I'm not talking about the tubes you buy in Screwfix.
Cheers, thanks mate.
Hey, nice to meet, mate.
Yeah, it's great
nice
stuff,
to meet you.
yeah.
Is it? Thank you, mate. I appreciate you. I should be charging 20 quid for that on Cameo, but I'm a gentleman. That gaff always reminds me of Dean Gaffney. Because every time it kicks off, he runs away. This used to be a ladies' shoe shop, this gaff. Remember?
Ladies' clothes shop.
I used to buy all my mum's underwear here.
They had a big on.
My mate Kenny Claxon owned it, right? And he looked the spitting image of Phil Collins. Michael Barrymore. All right, I'm coming in. Give me 1 sec. I'm just telling a Frankie Dettori. Always does that when I'm telling a story. It does my nutting. Anyway, my mate Kenny Claxon owned this gaff. Spitting image of Phil Collins. That's why he named the shop Shoe Studio. And he had the most genius idea, bit of graft, right? He went to all the shoe stores in Northfield Market, bought every pair of ladies' shoes he could, filled up a Mercedes Sprinter van with them, went to B&Q, bought a gallon of Dulux Weather Shield Gloss in Signal Red, rail colour 3001, painted the old Ashley Coles red. Birds were paying 1,200 notes for shoes that he paid in Alan Wickham for. He's dead now, poor bastard. A box of the stock fell on his suede, killed him instantly. Every single bird here looks like their eyebrows have been painted on with a 1-inch brush. My researchers at BBC 78 have Steve bowled me that in order to qualify to live in this part of Essex, you need to have either have played for Spurs, West Ham, been on reality TV or own a sunbed. I'm outside one of the local schools in Loughton. Oh my God, look at that. I can't believe it. My kettle has literally stopped working because it's not a Rolex. My mate paid 1,200 notes here for a Chisani. In the summertime, this area produces more volatile hydrocarbons than a volcano due to the amount of plastic surgery per square centimetre. My mate Gary owns this gaff, but we call him Gal for short, so that's why he named it Gals. That's called using your loaf. Loves making dough and earning a crust.
Yeah, we could have.
No, I've got no more. What I like about this area is that without a shadow of a doubt, I am by a country mile one of the hardest fridge freezers in this area. They're lucky my mate's ain't here to hold me back. Anyway, like I was trying to Andy Gray. Don't get me wrong, Loughton has some wonderful elements to it. You've got a cab office, you've got the central line there, there's a Spoons and a Timpson's. If you like suntans, Range Rovers and Gary Lucy, this is the bib and brace for you. Anyway, I've got a status quo. I've been talking to this lemon and curd on the old blower. I met her on Minge, the dating app that rivals Hinge. And on the Beck sorted us out live tickets for Strictly Come Dancing tonight, so I'm off.